Stop and think. You've been on the streets 2 days, 3 days, a week. You've been living behind a trash dumpster. You've been stealing food from stores so that you could survive. And all of a sudden, a great police officer says to you, you know what? There's nothing but trouble ahead for you. Let me see if I can get you to a place where someone can help you.
Yeah, if a police officer's on the street patrol at 3 o'clock in the morning and they find a runaway child, they can bring that child here. They don't have to take the child to the police station or to juvenile hall. They can bring them here to Casa with a professional staff, a warm home. They can clothe them, feed them, and we know they're safe. And we've done our job then when we can do that.
The love that the police officer showed to that child, the child gets here and they can experience people truly, truly caring for them. Not judging them, caring for them.
When I came to Casa, and it turned my whole life around. You know, they actually cared for me. You know, they supported me with love. They made me go through the right paths. And, you know, that's why to this day I am the person who I am now, and, you know, what I do now in my field working with kids.
My life, if I had never been to Casa, I believe that I would be on the streets and on drugs, or in jail, or in prison. I think I would be there. Because this was the beginning of knowing structure, what you're supposed to do every day in a normal environment. And if I would have never gotten a taste of that, I would never know, and I would just do what I was taught, you know? Be on drugs, you know, whatever you want, no job, you know. So I think that's where I would be.
So many times, the stories that we hear here at the shelter are so horrific that you think this can't be happening. Not in this age when there is so much available to so many.
I came from a background of gangs. You know, my mom was really gang influenced, and she was part of gangs, she was part of drugs, she was part of all that, and she was really abusive. You know, I mean, I'm talking about physically abusive. I would wake up unconscious sometimes, you know, in the middle of the street and figure out that, you know, my mom had just broken my nose or done something like that, and that was at a very young age. You know, I'm talking about 9 or 10 years old, so it was tough.
The one person in my mind, in the way I feel now, especially after I've had a child, the one person you should never turn your back on is your own child. And to be told to get out and don't come back, it's just heart-wrenching. You just don't understand how somebody can do that to you. How could they just turn their backs and just walk away? And you go, okay, they're just mad right now. They'll turn around and they'll come find me in a few hours the next day. And when the next day rolls around and they're still not looking for you, or a week goes by and they're still not looking for you, knowing they know where to find you at. It's just, I'll never understand it.
When you are young, you think you know everything. And when you're by yourself, it hurts. So coming into Casa was like just an enlightening experience to know that, wow, you know, this is how you actually do things. And you go to school and you come home, and if you need help with homework, it's there. If you need someone to talk to, there's 7 people just waiting to talk to you.
It's remarkable just to get a phone call from a parent or see the youth if they come and visit and they're completely different. They've cut their hair off and they're wearing clothes that fit, and their parents are like, oh, he's just a new person. I've seen that before, and that just goes to show you what an amazing place this can be.
The future of Casa, I see just a tremendous amount of love. More care, more support, more love than these children had when they entered our door for the first time. I want to hear laughter in the house. I want to see joy in their faces, and I want to know that when they come through these doors, they are given everything that they need in order to leave the shelter better than when they first came through the doors.